breasts look gorgeous today.
Thank you so much. You know what, actually? I saw a TikTok last night that was...
Not to start off so like...
Hey! You know what? I saw a TikTok last night, actually, that was like, sometimes your breasts, they're just the outfit.
You sent it to me. I watched.
Yeah. And so I actually reposted it. And so I was like, you know what? I've got my hair and my tits.
You
so
do.
They're out.
I also, like, when I called you to get ready for this experience, you're like, I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. And I have to say, like, you're wearing an outfit, right?
Okay, I put on a shirt because I was sweating. And like I said, I wanted the girly whirlies to be out. But, like, this is still a sweatpants.
Yeah, and, like, you have your jewels and, like, your hair's curled.
Well, my hair's curled from last night. It stayed like this.
Got it.
Another perk of having thick hair.
Got it.
Hi. Welcome to the
in,
pod.
folks.
Welcome to Illyria. Welcome. Wow, that really awoke something inside of me. How are you?
I am not doing good today.
Why?
I went out for my friend's birthday last night, and I have not had any. I had a couple drinks when we went to Georgia in March, and then before that, I hadn't drank since my contest trip in Mexico. So I've drank twice this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm going out with my friends. I'm gonna have some drinks.
You're like shots.
No,
Everybody.
I need you to know I was approaching blackout. I was approaching old school Snooki Dina meatball energy. It was like really drunk.
Oh my God. Honestly, can I tell you something?
What?
Sorry to cut you off. Actually, I'm not sorry, as you would say. When I saw your story and you were like, this is 32 with a martini and Pepto-Bismol, I was dying laughing, honestly.
I literally, so we went, Tom and I went out to dinner first, which, by the way, what a fucking delicious dinner we had. I had probably a pound of prosciutto. I had fresh burrata. I had olives. I had cornichon. I had sourdough. I had the most delicious honey buns that I think I could have ever, with Calabrian chili butter. It was an amazing dinner. So those were the appetizers. Then Tom's like, are you too full? Like, are you sure you want to order dinner? And I'm like, I'm totally going to want dinner. And I ordered a huge Caesar salad with a big piece of salmon that cost me $30, and I ate one bite because I was so full.
And you couldn't even wrap it because that's not
because we're going out. Like, I can't take salmon home with me. So that kind of sucked, but it was a really delicious dinner. And then I had the most amazing vanilla gelato after. And then we went to the bar. And then by the time I got to the bar, I was like, oh my God, I have so much food in my belly. I'm going to rip vodka sodas.
It didn't make you feel sickies while you were dancing around?
No, because we weren't dancing. It was like a very upscale. So my friend rented out an entire bar. There was a shrimp tower. There was oysters. There was an open bar for everyone. I was like, oh my God, you're my
money.
I'm like, you're my richest friend. Like, that's really crazy of him to do that.
Like, I went to a gala last night.
And I also, when I got there, I was like, because he's my work friend. So I was like assuming, oh, it's going to be all work people. It's just going to be like a work party. And then I get there and there's like so many people there. And I was like, oh, of course he has other friends. And there was probably
I was like, can't relate. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, can't. And there was probably like, I don't know, maybe like 50 or 55 people there. But there was like couches and everyone was drinking these like really nice drinks. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have some drinks. And then by the time we got to the second bar, he was like, you should have a water. And I was like, yeah. And then me and Tom went home.
Birthday person said that?
Because he knows I don't drink. Obviously, everybody I work with knows I don't really drink. And he was like, are you going to have a water, do you think? And I was like, do you think I need one? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I went home with Tom. I didn't pee before I left, so I had to pee at the car.
See, you handle that much better than me because I don't drink. I actually haven't had a drink in almost 4 years, which is
sober
kind of crazy to think about. But when I used to drink, if somebody told me that I needed a water or that I was drunk, and I was clearly drunk, I would be like, fuck you, I'm not drunk.
No, I was
fine.
I literally was like, he was like, you should have a water. And I was like, you think? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you're probably right. Well, actually, I told Tom, I was like, we'll probably leave at like 10:30 latest. I think we left at like midnight. And poor Tom wasn't drinking. He's driving me home.
Popping that thing. Tom probably loved it.
Well, he definitely was. And then on the way home, with my OCD, one of my new things that I'm discovering about myself is I have a really bad problem with driving. I get really anxious when I drive, but if I'm driving, it's not as bad. But so then Tom was driving, obviously, because I wasn't driving. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Mom's against drunk driving. And then I was like bawling my eyes out in the car because I was like, are you sure you're okay? You're not going to fall asleep, right? And I was like, I get really anxious when you drive.
I get anxious about that too.
Because I have nightmares. I talk about it with our therapist. We have the same therapist.
Yeah, which is so nice.
I talk about it with her all the time because I have recurring dreams that I get into a car accident and like I die and I wake up as I'm dying like all the time. And so I think that's like contributing to the anxiety. But anyway, that was like the only downfall of the night that I was anxious on the ride home. But like the rest of the night, so fun, such good food, such good drinks, such good people. I got to see Megan. I haven't seen Megan in so long. along. We were kikiing. It was great.
Fun MILF's night out. I'm glad you had fun.
I did. I had the best time. And now I'm in yesterday's makeup, in yesterday's hair. My eyebrows are glued to my face.
Great.
Thank you. I used the Up Till Dawn setting spray. And all I had to do when I woke up this morning was wipe the mascara from under my eyes and put on some more concealer to wake me up.
Morning. First of all, Declan, her son, slept over last night. So
Yeah, I said, Mommy's going out.
So she FaceTimed us this morning, and I saw your mascara, and I was like, oh, you had a night.
I did. And I also, when we woke up this morning, you know when you're like it's like a brownout. Like you're on the edge of blacking out. So like you remember, but you don't really remember. Yes. I was talking to Tom. I was like, did we do this? Did we do that? And he was like,
oh my God.
I was like, sorry.
See, that's one of the things I think about now that I don't drink. Is like I never have to wake up because like you.
And I had the scaries this morning, and Tom was like,
I used to get
you literally were so fine. He was like, you had so much fun. Like you were chatting with Megan, you were chatting with everybody else. Like, you had such a good time. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you sure? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, are you mad at me? And he's like, no.
I would say Libras are fun drunks because I think you're a fun drunk. Andy, a Libra, one of my best friends, always a fun drunk. And I've never experienced my husband drunk, Hayden, but his friend Tyler said that Hayden was always a fun drunk.
Yeah, I am like,
me and Hayden are both sober.
9 times out of 10, I'm a fun drunk, except for like the rare occasions in college when I couldn't afford vodka, so I bought rum. And I was not a fun drunk when I had rum, so I don't drink rum anymore.
Not a Pirates of the Caribbean. I
used to drink like bottles of like, you know, Malibu, like with the coconut. I used to put a straw in the bottle because I was poor. Obviously, you can't afford chasers, and I would just like walk around with the bottle.
I feel like Rubinoff is probably, or Burnett's is probably cheaper than rum. I feel like
but once you throw up 1 or 2 times from Burnett's and like Zenka too much, like you need a break, and that's when I started drinking rum. And then I was like probably an asshole. Like you could ask my college friends; they would probably tell you I was an asshole.
Okay, I was one, so it's fine.
Yeah. So, but anyway, you also went out to dinner? We both were like girls who have dinners last night.
Girls who have dinners.
So that was such a crispy girl. You were like,
girls.
Okay.
My dinner, honestly, not that great. Great company, great time.
Where'd you go?
We went to Luca.
I'm so surprised you didn't. I love Luca. It's so good, I feel like.
No, so usually the soup I got was good. I really like my soup.
What was the soup?
I saw potato and leek soup. And I've been craving a leek.
Okay, so
I've been springing a leek.
The place we went to for tea with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law took me and my mom out for tea a couple weekends ago, and I got potato and leek soup there. It was amazing. Like, it's my new favorite soup. I gotta learn how to make it.
So mine was good, except I didn't have a spoon when it came out. They didn't give me a spoon.
So was it cold when you started eating?
It wasn't, but Hayden had to get up and go and get me a spoon. But then I ate it. It was good. It had this like caramelized onion swirl in it, and it was good.
Oh, I love a caramelized onion.
Yeah. And then my meal, I got bolognese, rigatoni bolognese, and I'm slept for rigatoni. Like, I love rigatoni. It's my favorite pasta shape.
What are your top 3 pasta shapes, may I ask?
Rigatoni, penne, fettuccine, off the dome.
Okay.
Rigatoni is like way up there though. Like it's not close to the other two. It used to be fettuccine, but rigatoni.
Is it because the sauce like gets in the
I don't
tube?
really know what it is. I just like it on my tongue.
Oh my god!
But it was overcooked, so it was soft and
not like a little bit of chew, like al dente.
Yeah, not al dente. I'm an al dente girl. Al dente all day long. Not al dente. And there was some spice in it that I didn't like. I think it's like kind of piney or maybe rosemary. Too much rosemary. Too much.
Piney.
Not enough fresh basil. I want fresh basil and a nice tomato sauce.
I'm planting my basil plants tomorrow.
I'll come over and pick some and put them in my own homemade rigatoni.
I'm planting 3 basil plants, a chive, a rosemary, a mint, a parsley. And also my favorite 3 pastas, because I know you would probably ask, are
I was dying to know.
Are also rigatoni. Rigatoni is also my number 1. So
are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because for me, it's like I like when I bite into the pasta and the sauce like squirts out.
I've never seen you make a rigatoni. I've never seen you make a rigatoni.
Declan doesn't like rigatoni because he can't.
Even before Declan was on this earth, I've never seen you make a rigatoni. I've never seen you reach for a rigatoni.
Well, mostly because I just reach for the pasta that mom and dad buy because I'm like cheap, so like I wasn't gonna complain. So rigatoni, then a fusilli.
See, I don't fuck with fusilli.
Oh, do you know who fucks with fusilli? Your nephew loves a fusilli.
It's because it's a baby pasta. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I like a fusilli.
Wait, well, let me
a lot.
Google fusilli. Make sure I'm picturing the right thing.
And then my last favorite kind of pasta, and this is purely for soup, is why it's up in my top 3, is a mini shell. Because I like my soups to have a mini shell. Like when I make minestrone soup, I like a mini shell.
You know what I was thinking of? Farfalle.
Oh, What's it? I don't fuck with farfalle.
I don't fuck with farfalle, but I don't mind fusilli.
I love fusilli. I was gonna say fusilli's so good.
Fusilli, if you can see, it's like the spirally one. If you don't know,
one of my
farfalle is like the bow, right?
Yeah, I think
I don't like. I don't fuck with farfalle.
No, because it's too crunchy in the middle and it's soft on the tie.
Fusilli.
One of my favorite chefs, Alex Gornashelli, on her Instagram, she does like these little quizzes for food, and I always take the quizzes and like I like to see when I get them right. And oh my, Sophia, you would learn so much. I love following her.
I'm gonna go follow her right now, live.
Okay, Alex, hire me.
I just love a quiz.
No, Sophia, every day she posts quiz. Sometimes it's like a poll that has like the right answers at the end. Sometimes it's tell me what this is. Like here are the options. Like it's really fun, and it taught me a lot about food, obviously. But one time she did like a pasta shaped one, and when it was fusilli, I was like, oh my god, I know that's fusilli.
Like that's my girl fusilli.
I was like fusilli. But I'm really sorry to hear your dinner wasn't like all it was cracked up to be.
It's okay. It was still nice. We got some cannolis in it, and I got a cappuccino. I was like, I'm gonna be artsy and get a cappuccino for my dessert, and it was good. I had to ask for the Splendid though.
The best meal that I've had there was when we went for New Year's.
Oh, and you know what was the best.
It's my favorite fucking thing about her. She goes like this.
Well, because I want the audio to pick you up all the way.
I know. It's just funny because you're like interviewing me.
Well, I was trying when we first sat down. I was doing it on the low. I was like this
because you thought I wouldn't notice.
No, I just thought you would
I'm astute.
Call me out. But anyway, you know what?
Always calling.
You know what my favorite thing about dinner was?
Yeah.
Is Nick and Hayden were like, should we play card roulette? Like when you both put down your card and you let the waitress choose one.
Yes. And he made us do that in Savannah.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know about this, but I was I'm not paying for it either way. Like,
right.
Regardless, I was like, we're married now, so it's like, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. So I put it down, and Nick's like, I'm feeling good. Like, it's gonna be Hayden's card that she picks, and I was like, no, me and the universe, like, it's gonna be your card that gets picked, and he's like, no. And then the waitress comes over, and she was excited because I don't think people like Luca's a really nice restaurant. I don't think people do that often, so she was all excited. I look at her, I go, me and you. Don't pick my husband's card. Me and you. She picks Nick's card.
Wow.
We pay the tip though.
Speaking of the universe, we haven't discussed the fish fry.
Oh my God, you guys, the fish fry.
So last episode we were heading to the fish fry, the town fish fry, which by the way, my boss, which she loves to shout out on this pod. Hi Coco, I know you're listening. She was telling me she's like, you live at Gilmore Girls. Like, and I'm like, when you really think about it, we went to the town fish fry where they had duck races and we're friends with the town clerk and our parents cook at the community center for the elderly. We do. It's Gilmore. It's giving Gilmore.
I feel like it sounds more romantical than it actually is.
No, but anyway, so we get to the fish fry and obviously you have to do the duck races. So I was like, oh, I'm going to pick the ducks.
Explain what a duck race is. So I texted Peyton that we won the duck race and Peyton was like, what the fuck is a duck race?
Okay, so the duck race, the town runs 10 races at the fish fry because basically what the first fish fry is there's a stream that runs through some part in the town and there's herring that swim in it. It's called the herring run. And in a certain part of the year, the fish jump and like swim upstream so you can see them. So they do the fish fry. So the duck race at the fish fry is they take 100 rubber duckies and they dump them at the top of the stream and then they race each other to the bottom and whichever duck gets there first, the person wins. There's like 10 races they run and there's 100 ducks in each race. So you pick an amount, you pay and then you pick a duck to bet on in the race.
It's like Keno, but in the river.
Yes. We show up and I'm going to pick my ducks. So I get up there and 22 is just sitting there unpicked.
That's my lucky
and
number.
That's like, I feel like that's like kind of like a family number, like 2s,
okay,
8s.
sure. Take it.
No. Well, you know how I feel about numbers because Declan was born on 8/8/24, which is Nani's birthday, 8/24. And I was like, oh, I want him to be born on Nani's birthday. He wasn't born on the day, but he was born 8/8/24. Just 8s. Our hospital room was an 8. Anyway,
we love numbers.
Sorry. So 22 is a number that we feel very close to, or specifically Sophia, since this is about her. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to pick 22. Like and then Sophia and I were like, we're obviously going to win.
She comes over and goes, I did the duck races. Here's the number. I got 22. And I said, oh, we're going to win.
We are going to win. Speaking of the universe, just like having
put
our
it
back.
out there. And then 22 won.
22 won the race. So I won $100 and something. And it was literally the best moment of my life. They took a picture of me. Like, I was so fucking happy.
The picture was so cute.
And I looked, by the way, so skinny. And I know I don't look skinny here sometimes, but I looked so skinny.
They posted it on Pembroke Connect. Like, they posted all the winners, but they posted yours twice.
It's because I'm the prettiest one.
This girl's so pretty and cool.
No, by the way, yes.
Should we get into the stories?
Yes, we can.
The Met Gala.
Oh, let me get my notes.
And first of all, I would just like to say, I'm fully aware that we're sitting here in Swiss and like judging the Met Gala.
Oh, yeah. Like, I had mascara smeared on my forehead this morning. Like, I'm still gonna fucking judge the Met Gala.
So I feel like I'll start, but I feel like we should start with our worst first. Get the worst out of the way.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, my worst was Alyssa Liu. And
Great girl, by the way.
I think
just bad dress.
Yeah, I think in Louis Vuitton. And the thing is, and here, I'll go like this. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can't, like, look it up. It takes a quick Goog. And when I saw this dress, I'm like, bad prom. bad prom. And I'm like, Bella Swan would have worn this to prom.
Bella Swan probably would have worn that to the Met Gala too.
She would have thought that she ate, and everyone would have been like, and she'd be like, yeah, and
no, she would have been like,
yeah, like, oh my god. And then Rosalie would have been like, Edward, you sure you want to freeze her in time? You sure this is the one you want to freeze in time?
And you know Rosalie would have been best dressed. She would have come stunted.
Rosalie would have outstunned her. Like, it's too much going on. Since we're on the topic of Twilight and freezing in time, if you could pick one time in your life to freeze, you would always look like that. Like, when would that be?
It's a really hard question.
I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
Mine would be junior year of high school, right after I had my tumor.
Well, yeah, because you were skinny as fuck.
Yeah, because I was so skinny. Like, guys, people were starting rumors about me that I was anorexic before they knew I had a tumor. Because I was getting skinny. So I'd choose that.
See, part of me wants to choose that, like, high school also, because I know that's the skinniest I've ever been and will ever be. But at the same time, like, I was also, like, didn't know how to do my hair or my makeup then. So, like, I wasn't my maximum pretty. Oh, I thought you were like, I'm going back to that time forever. So in my mind, that's like my brain's part of my body. So my brain would be frozen in high school too.
I think for Twilight, like, your brain grows.
I'm so
like,
sorry.
You're still on the earth, and like you still are living. It's just
I'm
like
so sorry. You're asking me when I would have wanted to become a vampire.
Yeah,
I understand the question now. Thank you for clarifying. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow today. Yeah, junior year of high school.
Okay, but other than that, I didn't really love Cardi B's, but I appreciated.
She's on my list.
I appreciated the thought behind it, and I'm sure there's thought behind that one.
There's probably thought behind all of them. Sometimes the thought just doesn't land.
Here's the thing about this year's Met Gala. I feel like the real theme was pretty but boring, or pretty but could have been on any other red carpet.
Pretty but.
Yeah.
That's a fair critique.
Like, there wasn't a ton of ones where I'm like, oh my god, it's terrible. But there was a lot where I'm like, pretty, but could have been anywhere
else. Well, it's also
else.
like a theme that you really can't mess up. Even if you don't get the theme and nail it 100%. For example, I don't feel like Hailey Bieber really nailed the theme, but like she looked beautiful. I'm not going to sit here and say.
I didn't love her dress though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't love her dress. Like, I don't feel like she nailed the theme. She didn't have a great dress, but she still looked beautiful in a beautiful. She was still a beautiful woman in a beautiful dress.
I would have loved her dress if
like, that's
it was
what I'm saying.
If the blue was like a deep, deep brown. But I appreciated about her, she tried. And she tried to add some color and finesse. Whereas other people, I feel like, were really boring.
Yes. Well, also, I feel like sometimes it's on the designer, too. Because, like, Kendall Jenner would have been my best dress had she had the wings on the carpet.
Oh, my God.
But you didn't see the wings until the next morning on Instagram.
So she's one of my favorites because of the wings.
I mean, she looks beautiful no matter what.
When I saw her, I was like, beautiful, but boring. And then
also very similar to Kylie's.
Yeah. And then when we saw the wings, I was like, oh my god, one of my best dress. So because of the wings, she's my best dress.
I know. I'm just like,
why didn't you open those things on the carpet?
I'm purely going off of carpet, and like I didn't see the wings on the carpet.
I wonder
so
if there was a rule of, because maybe they were too big, so like she couldn't open them and hit.
You've seen other things that other people wear.
I know. I'm trying.
Madonna had a ship on her head with 8 people rowing the boat.
That's so true. I don't know what you were thinking, girl. You should open those wings, but I'll give you credit.
Let me get into my list. Cardi B, I'm sorry to this woman. I love her down. This was horrible.
Her body looked amazing, but it was horrible.
It was horrible. The other person's look I really didn't like, and I'm sure there's meaning behind it, and it's like, it is art, and it's like, someone's going to tell me I'm stupid for not getting it, but Rachel Sennott in Marc Jacobs.
Oh.
I wasn't rocking with that look either, personally. I didn't put Alyssa Liu on my list because I think she's been through enough, but the last one was Karlie Kloss because she looked like a garlic bulb.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could buy this at the supermarket.
Yeah.
This bulb. And also, I'm anti-Karlie Kloss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did my girl Taylor dirty in some way. We just don't know what it is.
True.
So, and if you're going to show up looking like a garlic bulb, also, like, she has a lot of pressure on herself ever since that picture she took of remember in the camp theme, and she posted a picture on Instagram, and she was looking like one eye in a mirror, and she was like looking camp right in the eye, and then she showed up in like a black dress or something, like boring.
I don't remember. So
I think about that a lot.
If that's bringing you down, not everyone remembers it.
I think about that a lot. So those are my worst.
Okay, well, want to get into the fun?
Yes, I had 4 bests.
Okay, I have like a few that I really liked, but my number one, and
is it a knock? Because she's also my
number one. But you know what? It's not the dress; it's the glam.
It's the glam, but I think the dress, and I might be speaking out of my asshole here, and this could have been AI getting me, but I believe she was trying to replicate the Madonna, but as like an African American woman, so like the black Madonna,
the statue.
Yes, and I just think she looks so sick.
Sickening. Every single picture I see, sickening.
Sickening.
Like
the glam, like her, the prosthetic hair, so good. I also saw a video of her on Vogue. I've never seen this woman speak, and I saw her speaking, and I was like, oh, and she's cool.
Yeah.
Like, she's pretty, she's got style, and she's cool.
Yeah.
So she was on my list of best.
Yeah, she was definitely, I think, my number one. Just, it was sickening. Like, just sickening.
Yeah, it was really
The
good.
face card. And then
Kendall, as previously stated, would have been my number one had she put those
Kendall
wings on.
there just because of the wings. Like, I can appreciate it. And then another one I had on there, it was Sabrina Carpenter.
I had Breener as well.
Because I thought it was really different. I thought it was cute, and I love the Audrey Hepburn reference with the movie Sabrina. I feel like that was very tailor-coded of
I
her.
also think that, yes, 100%. That's why we like it. I also think that doing the film strips was like a very literal interpretation of fashion is art, and she literally made art or fashion from art. I think that was really cool.
So good job, Dior.
And I also think she was giving showgirl. Like, she was giving life of a showgirl, which is why I thought Taylor was gonna come out and be her guest performer. But then when she performed with Stevie Nicks, like, that did something to me.
Yeah.
Emotionally. So good.
We love that. I have no idea who this woman is.
Okay.
But I really liked her dress.
You want me to pronounce her name for you?
Sabine Getty.
Sabine. I think she's an actress.
Well, regardless, I just really liked it. Really,
Yeah, very cool.
it's kind of like the bodice is like a painting. I feel like if you zoomed in like this, that could be something that you would hang on your wall as like an artsy photo.
So next time I come here, are you going to have that frame somewhere?
No, I won't, because it doesn't go with it. I honestly, I have way too many pictures and frames, and there's not enough space. It's overwhelming me. But I really liked that one.
Any other?
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're no longer aligned. Yeah, I have two more.
Well, why don't you say one and then I'll say it again.
Oh, one of my best dress was Jeremy Pope in Vivienne Westwood.
I loved that one.
Because first of all, anytime a man does something that's not a suit, he's going to look better than everybody else. But I thought this blazer that he was wearing was sick. And the pants were tailored really, really well. The shoe was really good. So he was on my top stops. He looked really good, I thought.
I agree. I liked his a lot too.
Yeah, and I don't know who he is, but he's handsome. I was like, oh, what a handsome man in a handsome blazer. It sparkles.
We love a handsome man in a handsome blazer.
No, we love a handsome man anywhere, but in a blazer specifically, like, okay.
And then I don't know if it's SZA or if it's
I think it's SZA.
Okay. Well, hers.
She looked beautiful.
So good. I love the color. It's just
the color on her specifically.
Yeah, the color.
Gorgeous.
We saw so much beige and so many neutral colors and tones.
Because it's like art.
Because of the theme, which I get. But this is just gorgina.
Yeah, she looked really good.
I can't see it on my iPad. I feel like Google it, people.
No, I mean, I can see it. Oh, you're talking about to the fans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the fans, the friends. The Ready
Again,
girls.
I just want to say your friends should be your fans.
The Ready gals.
Yep. My other best dress, I'll explain why, was Miss Kimberly Kardashian.
Oh, I have her on mine.
I learned that the person that designed her look is not a fashion designer. He's a sculptor and an artist.
Just so cool.
And his art, like what he does, is he sculpts women, like basically their bodies being objectified and like different settings. And I just think for Kim, a woman whose body is forever objectified, like for her to be like, yeah, my body's objectified, objectify me, like I don't care, it's art. And for her to wear that was so sick and cool. I like loved the hair, loved the glam. It will nothing will ever top the teardrop like wet look that she did for me. That was like the best she's ever done it, but this came really close for me. I really liked this one.
I really liked it too. I thought it was different, and I thought it was cool that she had it be a sculptor.
It's also her classic look, right, where it's like skin tight something. Like I feel like the year when she did Balenciaga, like with the head thing and like she was covered from head to toe, like, and you still knew it was her. Her body is just so iconic. So I like that this was like her tight look that gets giving you body yaddy yaddy, but like in a very artisanal way.
Yeah, I agree. I really liked that one.
Yeah, that was my last. I didn't have any more.
I think I had.
I'm seeing a lot of screenshots, so I feel like you have a lot more to talk about.
I had two more. No, I also don't know who this person is. Lauren Wasser. I really liked it.
Can I see that? I haven't seen that.
I thought it was just cool. It's different than a dress. I loved the gold.
I like that the prosthetics are gold also.
Yeah,
like that's
very
sick.
chic. I just really liked it. I don't know if they can.
She looks kind of like Kesha, like a young Kesha.
Very cool. So I like that. And then I think
I wonder if she's an Olympian because there's so many Olympians there.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with her.
And then my last one, Emma Chamberlain in Mugler. So good.
I have something to say.
You didn't like it?
I like it. I don't like it on her. Like if Zendaya showed up wearing that with a headpiece, I would have thought it was sick.
I thought this was sick.
But I don't know. And maybe it's just 'cause I'm not
sculpture. Did you see her waist? It literally went like in.
Maybe it's because I'm just not an Emma Chamberlain girly. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't. I'm so shook by Emma Chamberlain.
We have earrings falling out of our ears, and we're critiquing fashion.
We're a one earring gal. Yeah, I know my bad. My ear back is falling out, and we're talking about the Met.
And I'm talking about Emma Chamberlain.
But no, we're gonna have to disagree there. I thought
I think
stunning.
I think the dress is really cool. I think the dress is stunning. I think she always looks good. Like she objectively looks good in it. I just think I would have liked it more on my girl Zendaya, and I'm really sad she wasn't there.
I think you just wishing Zendaya was there.
Yeah, and I know La Roche was there, but he styled himself this year, so I was like happy for him, and like he got his own moment. But I was feeling sad that my girl wasn't there. But she's been doing a lot of press lately, so I'm wondering if she was like, "Mama needs a break."
Well, I also think that there was like drama with the Met Gala. like with Jeff Bezos and everything. Like people were boycotting it, so it could be that. I don't really know the lore.
I don't really know if she is like that type of person. Like fashion means something to her. But I also am like, I don't know, the people that are like Sarah Paulson showing up with a dollar bill over her face to make a statement. Like your best friend is Kim Kardashian.
I don't know. I thought that was cunty. I liked it.
I'm not saying it's not cunty, but like you can't make a statement on the wealth in the world when you are friends with literally a billionaire.
I don't know.
Like you're up Kim's ass.
See, I disagree. I think that sometimes people who have the platform like that, like they have to say something sometimes because they're the ones who are going to get listened to.
I don't know what story is next on your list, but speaking of people with a platform that have something to say, I would really like to talk about Billie Eilish.
I don't even have that on the list, so take it away.
Billie Eilish is going on this campaign about basically telling people if you think animals are cute and you eat animals, you're stupid and you're a bad person. She's basically saying if you eat animals, you can't actually think animals are cute, so like you're basically lying. And my question to her is like, so what did you think when you were on Chicken Shop Date, which is literally a podcast hosted over eating chicken?
Okay, so next story, because I can't even.
I just am like, I'm so fucking sick of Billie Eilish, and like every time. Also, like the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. She basically did an interview with Amy Poehler and basically confirmed she doesn't watch the show basically, and she's like the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. Like she had no idea what it is. That's on Survivor for doing that, but now I'm over her. Like I'm done.
Yeah, I'm not a huge.
I'm not a Billie Eilish fan. I think like her music's good. Her as a person is so.
And it's ever since I
infuriating.
Ever since she got on Taylor Swift about her private plane, it's like, I'm sorry, Taylor Swift can literally
also
not.
Billie Eilish, you're not flying. You're telling me you take commercial flights, Billie?
Taylor Swift can't. She can't. Like it's a safety hazard.
It's a safety hazard for her, but also the other people on the plane.
Exactly.
Like I can't.
I can't. So
I would like a list of all the times that Billie Eilish has flown commercials since she's been famous. Because no one's ever seen her in the airport. No one's ever seen her on a plane. She's not driving everywhere she goes. So you're also on a private plane, moron. Anyway,
it's also like,
I'm just feeling really passionately about Billie Eilish today.
It's okay because that's a joke. Like I'm sorry. I'm not out here eating dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me be clear. I think cows are so cute, but I'm also not stupid. I'm an iron deficient person. I need iron. I have to eat meat. Like, what do you want from me?
If you don't want to eat animals and you make that choice, I commend you.
Yeah, like
unfortunately, I'm not.
Can't. Yeah.
If I went to a farm and met a cow,
like I'm not gonna
have a steak that night. Like,
yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's complex.
Yeah, it's a complex thing. And vegetarians, vegans, like I'm happy for you guys. Like really, I am. I'm not one of you, but I'm happy for you. Unless you're Billie Eilish, in which case I'm honestly, unfortunately, not happy for you.
Don't shame other people for things like that.
Yeah, like bring back keeping your fucking mouth shut.
No, but it's like I think there's more important issues we could tackle before eating cows.
Yeah. Also, like when she is gonna make a statement about the environment, like it's always coming for Taylor. What about everybody else? What about yourself?
Yeah.
Anyway, we can move on. I want to talk about that.
No,
it was plaguing me.
I can't. But something.
Anyway, next story.
Something that I can. Whitney from The Secret Life of Mormon Wives,
yes,
no longer from The Secret Life of Mormon Wives, did an announcement at the last show of Chicago that she's leaving The Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
Yep, which she should.
I'm happy for her. I think she's above
she
it.
Doesn't need to her star has risen.
Yeah, I'm excited for her show because I think she's getting a show.
I think she is too. She was in the comments and someone said, "Tell us you're getting a reality show," and she posted the emoji, like the eyes that are like,
I would. Bell's like, I've already seen this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
I'm chronically online. I would love to see a show from her. I would love to see Connor, like, and her. I just like, yes, everything about it I like. And I'm glad she's going to be on this last season of Mormon Wives. Like she's going to be on season 5, which I think is good. And the girls were commenting on it. Like
I think
Macy
that
commented
some of the
on
girls
it.
will be in her new show, like pop in and out.
Probably. But I liked that they were commenting on it because she said before, and she said this in her video, every time I've like left mom talk before, it's been like out of pain or frustration. And now I just feel like I've outgrown it. And like I'm in a different place in my life. Like give somebody else the opportunity. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, she has. And you know who shouldn't have an opportunity?
Jen.
Well, yes. But you know who else? I love Jessie. Yes, Jessie.
Have you caught up to me?
This is a message to you.
She's caught up to me.
Please stop doing this to us with Marciano. I cannot.
I'm such a trailblazer. I just want to say.
I think it's because I forgot about how insufferable Marciano was, and then I watched Vanderpump and I was like, oh, I remember. You were on Call Her Daddy saying that you got with Jordan right after your last husband. You weren't going to do that again, and here you are. I'm just being a friend and holding accountable. You said you were going to be single. Be single.
Yeah.
Stop doing this to us. I don't need to see Marciano lifting you up from your dress. Okay?
I also just want to say I am such a trailblazer. Welcome. Next story.
Speaking of trailblazers, we're going to get into Summer House. There's a lot of Summer House things.
Okay.
But number one, I'm a trailblazer, and I should have put this in the universe because now, of course, I won't get any credit for it. But I said like a year ago, why do movie theaters not stream Bravo? I think I said it when Scandal happened. I'm like, why would a movie theater not? Regardless,
It's like bars. Like I want bars
like,
to show.
Why? Well,
to do, like,
bars
an
are
event.
getting more up to it, but I'm like, why would a movie theater not say, okay, this finale's coming out, like you can buy tickets? I saw on Bravo's page that I think it's one AMC movie theater in New York, but they're streaming their reunion, and I was like, wow,
That's really cool.
somebody stole my idea from my brain because I'm the only one who can ever have an original thought. So yeah,
Well, that's cool.
But
I was gonna say, should we go? But I'm not going. My ass isn't going to New York.
oh no, I'm not going. No, we can stream it here.
Yeah, we can stream it.
If there was one here, I would go.
Well, I'm hoping. I think
AMC.
I'm gonna catch up to current before the reunion because they said the reunion. When's the reunion coming out? I think it's end of May. So I think I'm gonna be.
so.
I think I'm gonna catch up. Like right. It's exactly what happened with Vanderpump Rules. The scandal happened. The season came out. I watched the show. I caught up by the reunion. So I think I'm gonna be. My mission is to be caught up by the reunion.
Yeah, and another Summer House scandal news. It's now coming out literally last night. You cannot. I went to dinner. I come home. Everyone's freaking out about Summer House again. Apparently, West slept with Jen Fessler from the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
I'm unfamiliar with her.
She was a friend of one of Marge's friends,
you
I
pull
think.
up a pic?
Yeah, and I actually really like Jen Fessler, and Jen Fessler also slept with James Gandolfini, aka Tony Soprano, and it's like, Jen, what are you doing going from Tony Soprano to Wes?
He was in the news recently because Jamie, the daughter from the show, was talking about him.
Yeah.
When she got her MS diagnosis, he was like really helpful.
He's not
Apparently,
alive anymore.
Yes, I know. This was
Oh.
like a long time ago.
Okay, sorry.
And apparently, he was so long like donating to MS research and like just never told her and like was just quiet about it. I thought that was like really sweet.
Jen Fessler.
Because you watch that show and you're like, what a big mean man. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I really liked her. She was a friend of, and so they.
Sorry to this man. I don't know who you are.
So I'm sorry to this man, but there was a tweet and it said, former Real Housewives of New Jersey friend of Jen Fessler was asked by Page Six about the Summer House scandal tonight and said this about West. West is the cutest, sweetest golden retriever puppy dog. He does not mean any harm. He didn't mean it. He's just trying to have a good time. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. Give him a break. Sierra Miller responds, goes, LOL, because they slept together too. She's married. So clearly West has a freaking type, a girl who can't commit. And then
Sorry, I'm
yeah, I know. Wrap your brain. And then someone said, ma'am, I beg your pardon. Ain't that old lady married? Oh, he got a type. And she said, that's what I thought, with a girl doing a cartwheel with her legs open. Sierra.
I don't want her to start getting messy. I'm speaking now directly to you, Sierra.
I love the messy, please.
No, you're
Keep
so
it
on
up.
top. Like, just don't, because you know the women of Bravo. Like, the second she starts being mean to West, they're gonna be like,
She's really being like so mean to
No,
him.
I'm sorry. There's two types of women on Bravo. One are the Paige DeSorbos, okay? The people like us who love to see an independent, strong, fun woman. And then the other ones are the Craig Conovers who think that Paige was the problem.
Oh,
and
by
you
the
know
way-
what? I'm not one of them.
Speaking of Craig Conover, I've reached the point in my Summer House journey now where I've seen the Austin of it all, and Paige and Craig are dating, and I'm speaking now directly to Paige DeSorbo. You fumbling that man, Andrea, is the biggest miss in the history of misses. I'm sure you're happy with your man now. Like, I'm happy for you. I want to see you thrive. I cannot believe you let Lexi marry that man instead of you. I cannot believe.
So it all worked out because Andrea and Lexi got together. But if I was Paige, that would haunt me.
No, by the way, same. Like, oh my God. And for me to get to this season that I'm on and to find out that he's not on this show,
I know.
I'm
He's gonna be in the
devastated.
city.
I'm devastated. He visited for one episode and I was like, should I rewatch this episode? Like, I love that man.
He's going to be on the city.
Happy for him. Now I have to watch The City. No, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Well, I
have like a hair like under my brassiere. It's really like getting to me.
get that brassiere hair. As I talk about how I care. I just want to see Lindsay on the city. I want to see Andrea on the city.
I also want to see, like, this is me being toxic Bravo fan. I want to see Amanda Batula's life blow the fuck up.
I want to see her and Kyle's
It's gonna be on there.
situation.
It
I
has
know.
to be.
I want to know more. It's like a car accident. Like, you can't look
look
away
away.
from it, as bad as it is. But speaking of things you can't look away from, also Sierra's reunion look they dropped.
Oh my God, she looks so fucking sick.
To be able to wear that when you're sitting down, like I'm so cautious about my food.
I was just nervous.
I'm
that you could
always
see
like,
my stomach on the camera.
like, oh wow, girl, like you get it, girl.
I do just wish that the middle was
Sexy.
just like, I wish it was just a bra and a skirt. Like, the mesh throws me off a little bit. Like, when she's sitting down, am I going to be able to see the mesh? I don't know. But
I kinda like the mesh.
standing up, she looked
I think
sickening.
when she sits,
She heard our cry.
Thing.
She heard our cry to show up and stunt on those hosts.
And she absolutely did. And I love how her
absolutely
hair kind of has like a red tint. It's like the red and the
Yes.
cream. It's like, oh my God, juicy. I love it.
Yes, I also kind of wish, I love her with the wavy long hair. That's her best hair that she's had.
Yeah.
But that's also because that's the season I'm on, and like, I love her. So speaking of the season I'm on, I can't fucking stand Gabby.
I don't mind Gabby.
Oh my God, I find her to be like so insufferable. To throw a party where you don't get any alcohol, you don't order any food, you don't play music, you're unaware of how to decorate. I'm like, what is going on here? Have you seen this show?
I think she just used to other people.
And I think it's her
helping with
voice.
Things.
Like her voice is very much
Well, you want to
Elle Woods, which like I like in the Legally Blonde movie for an hour and 46 minutes, and then I don't want to hear it again.
You know how I feel about Gabby?
Sure.
I feel like Gabby would be like, I would like Gabby to hang out with, but I don't think she was like a good Summer House character.
I don't know. I'm not a fan. I also like this guy this season is like, okay. Look, I'm like, whatever.
Which guy?
Someone, I don't know. He's the Marine. I forget his name, honestly. He's like, he's not Andrea. So that's.
I can't even remember. So.
And someone named Corey just arrived, who I know is going to be. Yeah, who I know I'm not going to like. But
Stan Corey.
I'm also like, Austin Kroll is a big fucking loser. Like,
no, I literally put
that's
on
my
here
takeaway
on
of Austin Kroll.
on the show notes. I literally put Belle's intro to Austin Kroll. She texted me and she's like, "This is Austin Kroll.
Like, this is who they're fighting
is
over?
who everyone's fighting over all the time." I'm like, now do you understand why I said he's the Honda Civic of men?
I'm like, well, you didn't say that.
No, but it's like everyone says it.
Yeah, but I just want to give credit where credit's due. Alex said that, who also was boring and brought nothing to the table, but he did bring that one-liner.
But again, Alex, someone who I think would be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, but just not on the show.
Just not a character.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing about Austin Kroll where
I'm
into it.
I'm a Lindsay girl. Like, I love Lindsay Down. She was so wrong for that.
No, she's so wrong for the whole Austin thing.
She was so wrong for
what
that.
What I say about that is,
But I understand she was
straight
going
up.
through it.
But she was straight up. Like, she never hid anything. She never was like lying behind anyone's back.
No, but yeah, you're not doing it behind your back. But like, she shouldn't have done it at all.
No, it still wasn't
so, like,
great.
it was mean to do it.
It still wasn't great.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was right, but I'm saying Amanda gave her so much shit for that, and it's like, Amanda, she didn't hide anything or do anything behind somebody's back. She hurt them to their face.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So-
I don't know. And then to have Amanda on the couch, she's just bothering me. And like, I think it's obviously because I know like what's going on, but there's just like little things where I'm like, you're a monster.
Yeah.
Person.
Watching
like,
back,
when
I
they
get
were
them
doing the
too.
slumber party and Danielle's like, oh, because I never know what you're gonna say. I don't even like Danielle, but she's like, oh, I never know what you're gonna say or like what you're gonna do. So like, I probably would trust you the least. And she starts crying and she's like, I just want to go home. I'm like,
People are like, Danielle,
it's literally a
was right.
game.
People were like, please don't make me agree with Danielle Oliveira.
No, like literally.
But Lindsay
So, yeah.
was on. Lindsay made a
She looked amazing at
that thing with the white dress and
Yeah.
the black corset. Yeah. But Michael Rappaport posted a video about Lindsay saying that she overrated and da 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 da. But then he turned the comments off, and I'm like, okay, little bitch. So then Lindsay makes the video tagging him, being like, you're a little bitch, and I'm like, go Lindsay. Like, you're not gonna call Lindsay Hubbard underrated and turn your comments off.
You also can't be like a Housewives guy and think Lindsay Hubbard is underrated. Do you know how many
But you also can't.
are overrated? Do you know how many like Housewives are overrated?
Yeah, but also you can't I make reality TV content on my TikTok under Free Influence. I never turn the comments off. Like, why would you turn the comments off?
I fear once I saw that man eat spaghetti, like it doesn't matter what he says ever again in the rest of his life. Like I just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, circling back to Amanda. I saw a really interesting post on Instagram, and it's basically
Sophia came with notes today. People.
No, I did. I really did.
I came
And
hungover, and Sophia came with notes.
It's the pages your moms are watching, and it was suggested for you. So
That looks like a lot of words.
I'm not going to read it all.
Okay, thank
But
God.
basically, it's saying that Amanda is the Carrie Bradshaw of the group, and
She's insufferable.
Yeah, and she got away with being the Carrie Bradshaw
Because of how
the group
Kyle treated her.
for so long. One, because of how Kyle treated her, but also because there was one part of this. Okay, for years, I'm just gonna read this one paragraph. For years, Amanda was protected by the chaos around her. Kyle was loud, embarrassing, drunk, immature, and easy to blame. Paige, Lindsay, Sierra, Danielle, and the rest of the cast were more dynamic, more polarizing, more entertaining, more messy, and Amanda got to sit in the middle of that, looking tired, pretty, wounded, and reasonable by comparison. And then it's basically saying now, like the lighting has changed.
Yeah, because now that the setting around her is different.
she's very much a Carrie.
I think she's just very much annoying, and I'm kind of done talking about her.
So's Carrie. Okay.
Well, I've never watched that show, so I don't know
well,
that. I mean, I know that from the lore and like the people, but I don't know
It's
that.
a crime, but another crime.
This is the thing about people that try to get me to watch Sex in the City. You can't tell me that Carrie sucks and then have me watch a show about Carrie. Like,
But
it's not gonna happen.
It's the same thing. Like, it's everyone else is so good that you don't.
Yeah,
you don't
I'll
realize
watch a
it's
clip
not.
on TikTok and I'll be happy. Like, I don't need to watch the whole show.
Well,
I also think Big's insufferable. But that's
yeah,
another thing.
he is. He is.
I've seen the
So
movies,
is
like, that's
Carrie.
all I needed to
well,
say.
I have them on DVD, Sex in the City every season, if you want them.
Bitch loves a show on DVD.
I do, guys, because of streaming service. Okay, actually, you know what?
Oh,
you know what?
okay, I'm getting
F you,
attacked.
because I posted a TikTok about Jersey Shore, and somebody commented and said, that when they watch it, there's so much cut out now and it makes them so mad. And I'm like, not for me because I have it on DVD.
Do we have any more?
Oh, yes. James Kennedy.
I can hear my son getting home and I'm feeling anxious about
DJ James Kennedy. DJ James.
Oh, he's preggers.
He's got a girl pregnant.
Well, he's not pregnant, but.
He's pregnant. Congrats. A girlfriend pregnant. They've been only dating for 7 months. We don't know who the girlfriend is.
The picture that TMZ used to announce this pregnancy is criminal.
And I have to say, James Kennedy, very controversial. I don't agree with all the things that James Kennedy did. However, I will say justice for James Kennedy because Allie Luber is so thirsty. She literally,
you could tell that when she got on the show and decided she wanted to be a singer and read horoscopes.
Yeah, she's going to be on Perfect Match.
Yeah, like I'm okay with that.
She's in the background of Southern Hospitality, so she was obviously trying to get on there. And it's just like, you know what? Like, I kind of feel bad for James. I feel like he probably thought that she really liked him, and then, but regardless, I do also feel bad for Abby Lee Miller. I thought you were going to say Abby Lee Miller.
Allie
Luber. Because I also don't think he was great to her. But yeah, I just want to say that. Dorit and PK is the last thing on here.
Oh, okay.
The texties from PK, which I can't even. But basically, I don't even need to read the text. She's telling PK that the house is going into foreclosure, and he's like, no,
he's trying to convince her that it's not.
And everyone is out here like, Dorit is spiraling, Dorit is this, Dorit is that. I'm sorry. Would you not be?
She's just asking questions.
She's literally asking a simple question. Like, everyone leave Dorit alone. It's crazy, but it's like.
I do hope that this teaches Dorit a lesson, though, and like, you can't let someone else control everything in your life from a financial standpoint. Like, you have to understand what's going on.
Yeah. So I hope that she has a lesson from that, but I don't understand how her asking her ex-husband separated.
You're not reading the text, so like we don't know. Like I only read one.
Literally, the ones you sent me, she basically was just asking about the house being foreclosed.
Yeah.
But regardless, I just feel like Kyle's camp probably released that, and they're trying to make it seem like it's this crazy thing. It's really not that crazy. Yeah, that's what I think. But we'll get into the TV recap now because guess who watched Survivor? Guess who's all cut up?
Okay. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. No, I'm just kidding. I did.
Oh my God, I was gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me?
I was telling a little joke. No, I'm more nervous now than ever for Suri.
Well, so
and I'm hearing a lot of rumors that Aubrey wins, and let me tell you something.
If she does, she deserves it.
No, the only way Aubrey wins is if she's in the final with like Jonathan and Joe.
Let me tell you this, because if Jonathan gets anywhere near that final 3,
I know, but I'm
gonna be so mad.
I'm feeling nervous about Suri because what the fuck was Ozzy doing?
No,
what were you doing, Ozzy?
So first of all, I was coming off a high of the episode before that.
Me too. I'm like, they're gonna be the final 3.
Blah blah blah. I'm coming off.
That also ruins my theory because I thought that the 3 of them would be the finals.
Well, I'm like, I was literally watching it. I was getting stressed out because number one, I underestimated Emily Flippin. If Suri didn't have that extra vote, Emily Flippin would have got her. So thank God that she had that extra vote. But now let's flip to Ozzy and the stupid pills he was
now
taking.
She doesn't have an extra vote anymore. She doesn't have the protection of Ozzy's idol. It's clear that Rizzo is playing for himself.
So I actually have a different opinion about Rizzo because even Hayden said Suri's going to be pissed at Rizzo and she's going to be mad. I don't think so because if I'm Rizzo, I'm sitting here saying he just gave his whole entire game up.
No, Suri's not going to be mad.
Suri will not be safe if he goes back to that beach because everyone's going to know.
Suri's not going to be mad, but what I will
and now
say.
She looks good because she got him out.
Well, also, no. She didn't get him out. I just want to say.
She plotted with Jonathan, who's literally the dummy dumb, and he's going to be like, no, that's not true. Suri wasn't with him because Suri told me to vote him out. And everyone's going to believe it.
Yes,
except Aubrey.
Yes, except Aubrey. But I also want to say it's twofold for Suri because it's like now I'm stressed for her because she has less people, less allies, like less whatever. So I'm nervous. And obviously Devins now has it in his mind that he has to go for Suri. Emily caused that. So I'm nervous about that.
Card.
On the flip side though, Suri not being a part of the Aussie vote is a good thing for Suri because Aussie's on the jury.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think if she was part of the Aussie vote, it would have been really, really hard for Suri with that jury because Aussie would have made it all about the trust and how she betrayed him again and blah, blah, blah.
And I think Rizzo, he has that with Rizzo. If Rizzo makes it
to the end.
But regardless, there's no world where Suri's in that final 3 that she doesn't win.
No, I know. But I also am like,
especially now because Aussie was her biggest competition.
No, literally. But like something about Aussie, he's just so highly emotional when it comes to like being voted out. And you just have to remember, like, this is literally a game for $1 million. Like
$2 million now.
$2 million now. Like people are going to vote you out. It doesn't mean that like they don't like you or like they're bad people. It's like it's part of the game. So like when he leaves and he's like, oh, there's nothing you guys can say. He always is. He's a very, very sore loser.
Yeah, and it's like I'm sorry, but Ozzy, it's your fault.
Yes.
It's your fault. I feel like Rizzo tried to warn him in his speech.
If he kept his mouth shut and didn't say anything to, like, I don't know what he was thinking to go to Aubrey. If he thought that a plan was going to Aubrey and being like, hey, like, I just want to make sure I have your vote. Like, here's my alliance and blah, blah, blah. To tell someone like that when their back is against the wall and they have more numbers in this moment than you do is the dumbest thing he's ever done.
So underestimated her. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? If he didn't do that, they would have sent Aubrey home.
Yep.
It's crazy. And I'm sorry, Rizzo definitely didn't
Also,
warn
your
him.
secret is your biggest secret in this game that's getting you this far is that you and Suri are working together. So why would you tell that secret to anyone? And then save it for the jury speech. Like, you don't have to tell Aubrey now. Tell her in 10 days.
And then they're sitting there at Tribal, and I think Rizzo tried to be like, let me throw him a slight bone by being like, if you have things, you should play them. Like, da-da-da, here's the end. And that mother doesn't play it.
And this is not the first time he's gone home with an idol.
I know. That's how I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you know what? At this point, like, I'm sorry, you deserve to go home. You deserve to go home. Because what are you doing?
He did play a much better game this time around, but I think that is credit to Suri.
He did. Yeah, it is credit.
Like, think about when Suri went on her mission and then she came back and she changed the whole vote. And Ozzy was like, oh, I would have voted for someone in the middle.
I'm stressed, though. I am stressed. But I do think Suri, as much as Devins has it in his mind, I do think Suri can get Devins. And I do think that Suri talking to Jonathan and being like, yeah, we'll send Ozzy home will help her. I think Aubrey is going to be her biggest.
Yeah, Aubrey is her biggest opposition, truly. And for that, I'm like scared for her.
I'm scared for her.
But anyway, anything else in the TV section?
Yes, The Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
So I have to say, I need your opinion on Rosie versus Kelsey.
I don't watch the show, so how can I give you my opinion?
So here's the thing. So last episode, before the newest one, Kelsey started beef with Rosie because Rosie didn't post a picture of the hair that Kelsey did on Instagram. And I see both sides of it. If I'm Kelsey, I'm like, really, you couldn't post. But if I'm Rosie, I'm like, you didn't take a picture of it. You didn't take a video of it. What am I supposed to do? Because I think of myself, when Kaylee posts my hair, I always repost it. So it's like, Kelsey, if you want to be out here hustling, why didn't you take a picture? Why didn't you take a video? Why didn't you say, hey, can you post this? But it's a stupid fight. And then we get into this episode, and Kelsey breaks up with her boyfriend. That's like the whole topic of the episode.
She's the pretty one with the man who was like seeing all these other women.
And I think he's the judge's son, this man. And the lore is that Kelsey and him broke up before the season started. But a la Neil Grammer, he was going to give her that as a storyline to use, which fine. A lot of people might have a problem with that. I don't. Like, if you're somebody who thinks that all these reality TV people, every story is pure and happens in real time, you're wrong. I'm fine with you saving it and using it to your advantage. But she's yelling at Rosie and starting a fight with Rosie, saying that Rosie, all she does is lies. And she said that her house is going to be 5,000 square feet. And it's not going to be 5,000 square feet. And it's like, who gives a shit?
So Kelsey and Rosie don't like each other. Okay, let's move on.
It's like, don't come at Rosie and call Rosie a liar if you're literally saving your breakup and acting like it just happened and using it as a storyline.
This is, I don't even have an opinion. This is stupid. They're jealous of Rula and Liz and all those other people.
No, I think Kelsey's jealous of Rosie.
No, I'm saying they want a storyline, so they're making this
Rosie
bigger
isn't
than it is.
making it. Kelsey keeps coming for Rosie.
So Kelsey doesn't like Rosie.
But it's like, why?
Who gives a shit? I don't
Me.
like people.
We're talking about the show.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, I like people and and I don't like people. Like, people that I don't like. Like, she might just not like her. Like, there might not be a reason.
Which, like, is fine. But then Kelsey, like, you have to get better material because this show is so, like, this franchise so far is so good. Like, we're talking about drama about somebody saying their mother is sick and going and meeting up with the mistress and posting that on Instagram and this and that. And it's like, you're coming at somebody about the square footage of their house.
Yeah, I also like...
And she said to her at the table, they were all opening up and being pure or whatever. Like, Alicia had them have masks, and then they said, like, what their mask is, and then they took it off. It was really nice. Ashley literally cried about not having anything to cry about. That was her mask. And Joellen in her confessional was like, shut up and put your mask back on.
Oh my God.
But Kelsey said to Rosie, like, oh, I feel like it's so nice to hear you be truthful for once. And then they're all trying to act like that was a nice thing to say. And Ashley's like, that is not nice. Like, that was a backhanded comment.
Yeah, no, it just seems like she doesn't like Rosie.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. It's weird. But they're all earning. I don't think they hold anything in Rhode Island. I don't know.
Pearls.
They're all earning their pearls because...
Right? Didn't they, like, all hold the clam
I think you're right. Or they're all earning their clams. I'm just kidding. But because Rosie and Ashley...
Their husbands are spreading their clams, I'll tell you.
Rosie and Ashley are talking about dinner and, like, about Kelsey. And Kelsey just, like, is listening. And then she just walks in and is like, hey. So it's like, I appreciate you for that. But it's weird. It's giving jealous Kelsey. It's like, it's not looking good for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's gotta rein it in or come with, like, actual concrete things that matter.
And Joellen said that she has problems with her mom because her mom sent her to a camp kind of like Paris Hilton's camp. And I just have to say, stop sending your kids to camps because they're doing adolescent things like drinking and having sex.
Yeah,
I could never, like, you could never have Declan get kidnapped in the night and taken to a camp.
That aside, like, I don't even think I could send Declan to an overnight camp with the way kids are treated in this world today. Like, I'd be too scared.
It's literally crazy to me, but regardless, it seems like we're getting it seems like we're gonna get a video of Brian, Rula's husband, Rula cheating.
Well, bring it on, sister. I love that.
This season's gonna be looking good. Joellen is not taking her foot off that neck.
And she shouldn't. And by the way, she shouldn't.
She should not.
Especially if the only other drama is Kelsey and her Instagram hair. Like, I can't.
No, it's like, Kelsey, I'm sorry. If you want to be a hustler, then be a hustler. Like, you should have taken a picture and give it to her. That's my opinion. But
anything else that we need to discuss here today? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm losing steam.
I know you're losing steam, and I'm kind of annoyed at you that you're losing steam during the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
I'm sorry.
That is not the time.
I'm sorry. You should have started with that because my stomach's growling. I need a bagel. Okay. I'm hungover. Like, I showed up. Okay, I'm doing my job.
What are you ready to move on from, Ben?
I have 2 things, if I may.
Okay.
One, I'm ready to move on from Billie Eilish. Like, get off my screen. Get off. Like, I can't with you. Stop finding your way into my news cycle. The second thing I'm over and.
Billie Eilish is like, you should see me in a crowd. I'm like, no, you should see yourself shutting up.
Yeah, you should see your mouth shut. So I'm over her. The second thing that I'm over, if I may, is
don't hurt yourself.
Honestly, forget it. This hangover. I'm over the hangover. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. So
well, if it comes back to you,
maybe I'll talk about it next week. So the hangover and Billie.
Besides, I'm also over Billie. I'm going to steal that from you.
But you also over my hangover?
I'm also over your hangover because I'm sorry. Like, the fact that you're not interested in the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
I'm sorry. It's not that I'm not interested. I find it really hard to care about hair. Like, I just
no, but like same. Like
I like it really difficult.
You're honest. Like boss up, Kelsey. Okay, come with a little better drama.
Yeah,
but
like you were dating a man who was dating other women for fucking a million years. Like, talk about that.
Yeah, and she usually does, but she's trying to like shift it. And
yeah,
it's like, I'm not buying it. But what else I'm over? I'm over Instagram stories. Like every time I go to post an Instagram story,
I can't move the text.
And if I do move the text and the picture goes over, that was
happening to me last night.
It happens to me every day of my fucking life, and I'm over it. Like, why can't I select the text and move it and then still be able to move the picture without the picture going over? It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, I find it really difficult because I like, my like Instagram style. Like, I like the words to be really small.
Me too.
I like
so then you try to shrink it.
So I like to shrink it, but then it shrinks the picture in the back.
Yeah.
Or I like,
and then I just get over
words. Yeah,
and then I just get over it. I'm like, oh, and I post it, and it looks like the ugliest.
And you know what?
Thing.
Instagram went down the second Facebook bought it. That Zuckerberg, he ruins everything.
Yeah, Zucker you.
Remember
what's
that fucking show with Timmy Turner? And they were like, Dinkelberg.
The Fairly Odd Parents.
That's how I feel about Zuckerberg. I'm like, Zuckerberg.
The Fairly Odd Parents.
I'm sorry. I told you. I showed up today. My brain is still at my house.
Fairly Odd Parents. Really shiny things. What's the teeth song?
My shiny teeth and me.
Yeah. What are you obsessed with besides my shiny teeth?
Honestly, my son. Like, I can hear him upstairs. I can't wait to go up there and hug him.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't seen him.
Oh my God, like the joy I get, even if he's got conjunctivitis, which he has, or roseola, which he has, or he shits on himself, which he does. I can't wait to just give him a hug. This morning I FaceTimed Sophia and I was talking, we were shooting the shit before the pod, and Declan comes over and grabs the phone and kisses it and goes, bye. Because he wanted me to stop talking.
Bye.
Like, he's
so
sassy.
Rachel. I love Declan.
I can't wait to go give him a hug.
Listen, when he's here and I have to feed the dogs, I let him come with me. It's the best thing in my life. It's the best thing.
Everything he does is amazing.
Food, eat. It's the best. But anyway.
Where are the bowls?
Where are the bowls? He's so cute. But anyway,
what are you obsessed with besides my son? Because I know that's also your answer. But you're a creative genius. So what else you got?
I'm obsessed with a new movie on Netflix.
Tell me about it. I know what movie you're
you want to have a little scary little date night, that's like not too crazy, but also gets you like, here's the thing about me. I am terrified of things that can't actually happen. Like if you see made up supernatural,
like ghosts,
I'm like, oh my God, I can't do anything with it.
Like The Conjuring.
But but like serial killers, things that actually do take place, I'm like sat. So it's called Apex.
Oh.
And it's on Netflix, and it has Charlize Theron. And
Taron Egerton, hottie.
Eric Bana, who you know I love.
We have a special place in our heart for Eric Bana.
My time traveler's wife, Troy, 2 of my tops.
Well, do you know something? That Eric Bana is so connected to this movie because the first time we saw a movie in Santa Barbara starring Eric Bana that wasn't Troy was to visit our cousin David in California, who produced this movie, Something About Us. is that we have a cousin who's a producer, and he's really good at it.
Yeah, but like he's family first.
He's not
so
single. He's getting married, so sit down out there, ladies. But
ladies, relax.
Yeah.
Shout out Juliet. But
yes,
I don't like promote.
she said she likes the pod.
I know.
So hey, girl.
But I'm not out here being like, yeah, my cousin's a movie producer because like he's my family. So like I don't like.
No,
I don't
like we
expect
protect
things
his
from
peace
him.
and his privacy.
But this movie actually is good, and
But he's made some good
when
films.
I saw the trailer, I sent it to Hayden, and I was like, oh my god, we need to watch this because Hayden loves a scary flick, and that was before I even knew it was his. And then when I knew it was his, I was like, okay, I'm obsessed with it. So we love it. And
I am gonna watch it. I don't really like scary movies usually, but the trailer of this one like really caught
it's a
my
good
attention.
trailer.
Yeah,
and
it's the #1 movie on Netflix. This week, I believe.
67% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's a pretty good score.
That is a good score for Rotten Tomatoes. I also don't like. I have something to say about Rotten Tomatoes. We have beef because they gave Norbit a 0.
Okay, well that they have no taste in
They have
class.
no taste in that. So like this probably deserved higher.
Well, Rotten Tomato. Yeah, it's just like you could go on Rotten Tomatoes and write a review. Like it's not people with taste.
So I need to go boost Norbit.
You do. I actually, if Juliet, you're still here, I would like to speak directly.
Sorry, hold on. When I see a decent score on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm like, okay, good for you, because it's hard to get a decent. Like Rotten Tomatoes doesn't recognize. That's what I mean.
Right. Juliet, if you're still here, by the way, I know that David has done some films with Idris Elba, and I would really love for him to influence Idris to be the voice of Ternanok from the Fourth Wing series that Michael B. Jordan's developing. So if you could just put in a good word for me on that, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, that would be really cool and awesome, and the only person that could play that role, frankly.
And while we're on the topic of Netflix movies, I loved The Kissing Booth.
Oh my god. He did not make The Kissing Booth, but such a good film. Honestly, they should have stopped at Kissing Booth 1 because Kissing Booth 2 and 3, unbelievable. And then for them to not end up together in real life or in the fucking movie, unbelievable.
A crime.
Anyway, I want to go see my kid. Are we done here?
Yeah, we can be done.
Okay.
Bye. Go watch Apex.
Bye.